Good evening and welcome to the Bedford High Gym, where tonight the Bedford Lady Bulldogs will take on the Bishop Guertin Cardinals. Second game of a doubleheader here at the Bedford High Gym. The boys won the first game, a tough tilt, 66-57 over the boys BG team. And tonight I'm Lauren Fox. I guess every night I'm Lauren Fox, joined by Corey. It'd be weird if I wasn't. Joined by Corey Munster-Tiger, as well as the BCTV crew here, Bill Jennings, Andrew Fenn, and Harry Kozlowski as well with us. And Corey, this one's been on the schedule for a while for the Bulldogs. We know BG is an excellent team, great program, and so going up against these Cardinals that they lost to in the state championship, well, that's a big deal.
It sure is. Bishop Guertin comes in with a 15-0 record. They are leading girls basketball Division I here in New Hampshire. They've also had an interesting schedule as they've branched out, if you will, into some of the Massachusetts teams. I believe a couple private schools and a couple other public schools in the Massachusetts area looking to get some good competition to keep their skills sharp. Bedford comes in with a 14-1 record. Their only loss coming back on January 24th against Portsmouth. A buzzer beater lay-in by Portsmouth had them see victory by just 2 points in that one. And the Bulldogs are looking, again, as you mentioned, to avenge last year's finals loss.
For the Bulldogs, Corey, their one loss you just mentioned to Portsmouth, BG beat them by a ton, and both held Central under 10. That's an odd footnote. Bedford allowed 9 to Central, and both beat Merrimack by 50 or more. So some odd statistical anomalies along the way, and this BG team as well, I guess. Worth mentioning that their starting 5 are 5 that we saw on the court last year during the championship game. So this is an established, experienced team coming out there. Bedford's going to have to play some tough defense, and they're going to have to do it without arguably their best defender, Sydney Grogan, who's nursing a sprained knee. I see some unfamiliar faces out there as well. Karina Kamineni is there from the JV squad wearing number 4. I do not know who number 14 is, so we will see whether we see 4 or 14 in tonight's game. But Bedford, the rest of the way, looks awfully familiar to us. The BG starting lineup: Brooke Paquette, their senior guard; Olivia Murray, also a senior guard; Hannah Lynch, a junior swing; Megan Stack, senior forward, she's 6 feet tall; and then Caitlin Wheeler, a forward, 5'10", also a senior for the Cardinals. For Bedford, their starting 5: Annie Zink, Lila Stein at guard, Kate Allard, a swing, Anna Stavropoulos, primarily a guard, and Lana McCarthy, of course, playing down low. And we are sure to see other players as well. Ava Dubois will provide a spark off the bench, as will Devlin McDonald for the Bulldogs in tonight's game. But it is a tough road to hoe for Coach Kevin Gibbs when you lose arguably your best defender going into your toughest game of the year.
Of course, that being Sydney Grogan. You mentioned a knee issue at this point in time. Spectacular athlete, expected to play Division I lacrosse in her next step. And as you mentioned, that is a significant loss for the Bedford Bulldogs this evening. So some unusual faces in the starting lineup, as you mentioned, Annie Zink and Anna Stavropoulos both getting the nod from Coach Gibbs. I'm sure Coach Gibbs is still keeping his team's chins up and expected to put in a good fight. We will have the tip, and Lauren Fox will have the call for this Division I girls basketball tilt. But first, we will hear from the Bedford High School pep band as they come out to half court and will play the national anthem. We will join you on the other side. Still a packed house here tonight, Lauren.
Yep.
As many of the fans have stayed after the first game. Again, the boys victorious over the Cardinals in our first game starting at 6:30. Student section is full down to our right. Foundation for Charlie Zink is in full action tonight. Pink for Zink is everywhere. Fantastic to see both students and parents participating in that.
Absolutely, and you have to imagine on a night like this, I went in there to get chicken tenders because I can't resist little chicken tenders and duck sauce regardless of whether I'm broadcasting, and the line was long and I put my tail between my legs and that was that.
And now with the call for this evening's Division I basketball tilt, we have Lauren Fox.
I may drive to the Puritan back room and get my own tenders. Lana McCarthy wins the tip. Lila Stein's got it, and she'll take the ball across the timeline for the Bulldogs. And here we are. Stein dribbles in, now kicks to Annie Zink, who drives, tries to find McCarthy. The ball stolen there by BG, and an outlet pass by their center is made, but the ball knocked away down low, and it was Bedford ball for a brief second, and alas, that was short-lived. Megan Stack jumps center for BG. Hard to make out her number. Her ponytail hangs over the number, but we got this now. Ball down low to Stack, and high off the glass is Megan Stack. Established, accomplished, long-time varsity player for BG. Ball in the front court to McCarthy, driving with the right hand to the baseline. Lana establishes space nicely with her body, gets the bucket, and this one's 2-2 early on.
Absolutely establishing that position with her body. Drove baseline, got back into the defender, gave her enough space to get up and off the glass.
Sack down low to Brooke Paquette. Paquette chucks it up, can't make it. McCarthy gets the rebound.
Good D by Stein there. Kept her hands up, got the body contact, just went straight up, no foul.
Not the two players we'd expect to see fighting in the paint, but alas, here we are. Kate Allard, a little dipsy-do, might have got hit on the arm, but that one not called, and we come right back the other way. Paquette to Stack. Stack for three, left-hander, no good, long. And Allard with the rebound, and she'll come back the other way. Kate yo-yoing up and down outside the three-point line, far side, now left hand, and dribbles right into Caitlin Miller, but somehow controls her body, and Kate makes a shot, and Bedford leads 4-2. Shot missed there by Hannah Lynch. Rebound taken by Anna Stavropoulos to Annie Zink. Now to Kate Allard. Little head fake there. Loses the ball, did Kate. And the ball still on the floor. BG controls. And Stack, another nice outlet pass. She's the New Hampshire version of Kevin Love. And tried to get it up to Hannah Lynch to no avail. It'll be Bedford ball on the far side. 6:12 left in the first. Bedford on top, 4-2.
A little sloppy in the first 2 minutes of play here. Some turnovers, some rough-looking shots. Good defense by the Bulldogs, though.
McCarthy into the paint, little turnaround Jay. Shot missed. Rebound McCarthy. Misses the second attempt, but another rebound for Lana, and coming right back the other way. Paquette down the near side, now back to Brooke. Dribbles, tried to get past Annie Zink, but lowered her shoulder on the way. And went palms up after the foul was called. And that one will be Bedford ball coming right back the other way. Great job, Zink. She didn't have position, but you can't lower the shoulder.
Yeah, I was a little surprised by that call because Zink was still moving her feet. They usually call that a block, but they felt Paquette was just a little too out of control, and they call the offensive.
Stein to Zink up top. Zink playing in pink shoes. Of course, she does that every game. Great pass. Stein to McCarthy. And a hand over Lana's shoulder. Fouls her. She'll go to the line to hit the and one.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not by Lila Stein. It looked like it came out of her hands, but we'll give her the assist on that.
All day, every day. Multiple times a day. She meant to do that.
Turned out well as Lana McCarthy got the lay-in, and now she goes to the line for the and one.
A little arc under that one. Shot misses. Rebound BG. Right back the other way are the Cardinals. McCarthy, great job playing D, establishing position. It's tough to go around her. Forces a turnover. Now Stein dribbling into the front court. Left-hand shot is good, and Bedford leads it now 8-2. Now a 3 back the other way for BG. Shot missed. Rebound Paquette. Runs into McCarthy. Shot missed there.
Wow,
and
big
the rebound taken by Annie Zink. And I heard a whistle, but I'm not entirely sure why. The BG player Wheeler is asking for a traveling call, and instead for her trouble she gets called for a foul.
Loose ball foul on Wheeler. They have 3 fouls on the team already within the first 3 minutes.
I don't know if BG has had a larger deficit this season. I wouldn't know, but they've won every game by a handy margin.
I think the closest game they had was 17.
Zink now dribbling, gets it to Allard up top. The 3 from Kate is good.
Boom.
Bedford now leads 11-2, and we'll see if Brad Creek calls a timeout here. Stack dribbles down low. McCarthy, great position. Ball kicked back up to Paquette, and Creek says, hey, slow your roll. Let's chill out a little bit. It's Friday night. Now the ball back over to the near side to Olivia Murray. To Wheeler on the near side. Murray with it up top. Down low to Stack. Stack tries the left hand. No good. Wheeler not boxed out. And as such, gets the rebound, goes up with a shot, is fouled, and she'll go to the line and shoot 2. Annie Zink committing the foul.
Yeah, Zink was just a step slow there. She saw the help defense needed, tried to crash the weak side boards, and just couldn't quite get there quickly enough. Picks up the foul.
And Wheeler ends the 9-0 Bedford run. May have even been an 11-0 Bedford run. Allard, her second rebound of the game to Stein. Stein to Anna on the near side. Down low, great pass to McCarthy low. Now to Kate. Kate trying to dribble, but unfortunately lowered the shoulder just a bit. And we've seen how this game's going to go in the early going. Paquette draws the charge. Allard charged with it. And Bedford leads 11-3, 4:10 left here in the first. But if you're going to play in Texas, I guess you got to have a fiddle in the band. You can't lower your shoulder.
Physical game already. Both sides, bodies flying.
Dribbling baseline. Great job by Anna Stav on D. Forcing Hannah Lynch into that shot. Now Lana McCarthy rolling down court, loses the ball, brought her foot up, and can't find Annie Zink heading to the baseline. It'll be a Bedford turnover, leading 11-3. 3:45 left in the first.
That's where Coach Gibbs is going to say, get it to your guard. Let them handle the ball. They're used to it. Not to say that Lana can't handle the ball, but in that case, she got a little out of control with the dribble and then made the turnover.
Every possession is as important as the next. You don't know which play is the most important of the game. Paquette dribbles. Zink gets her on the ground, and Paquette didn't lower the shoulder that time, and as a result, this time Zink called for the foul. That's her second. She's got to be careful.
And Ava Dubois is going to check right in for Annie.
Annie, great job starting tonight on Charlie's team night in memory of her brother. A wonderful fundraiser and hopefully the start of a great tradition. We started it during soccer season. Bedford on top, 11-3, 3.5 left in the first. Shot missed. McCarthy the rebound. Lana coming back the other way. Looks to Lila Stein on the near side. Stein to Dubois up top. Now to the corner to Anna. Now down low to Lana. Lana fighting. Gets a shot off. Gets the rebound and makes the second chance. She has 4 rebounds. And she has 6 points, does Lana. Paquette up for a shot, spins wildly. Looked like she got fouled. And we'll see on whom that transgression is assessed. That one on Lana. It is her first.
14 fouls. I was just going to say the Bulldogs defense is doing a great job getting body position, just staying straight up. In that case, Lana just slid her hips over at the wrong time. Paquette drew the foul and goes to the line. Can't hit the front.
Bedford leads 13-3, 3:05 left here in the first. Second shot from Paquette. Rattles around, no good. Rebound to Kate Allard. And Bedford back the other way. McCarthy with it. Looks into the front court. Tries to find Stein. Can't. Stack breaks up the pass, but It'll be Bedford ball underneath.
Good transition defense there by Megan Stack, getting back, getting her hand in the passing lane.
She is all hustle. Ball inbounded, Lila Stein outside, now tried to find McCarthy down low, no dice. Off the hand of Lana, out of bounds.
That's a really tough entry pass. She was about 6, 7, maybe even 8 feet beyond the three-point line trying to get it into Lana. If she takes 1 or 2 dribbles, a little ball fake, she's going to have a much better angle to feed the big. So tough pass there.
Paquette, 3 near side is good. Paquette's got 3 now, and Bedford sees their lead cut to 13-6. 2.5 minutes remain here in quarter number 1 in this game of 2 blue bloods of New Hampshire basketball. McCarthy dribbling left, tried to find Dubois on the cut, couldn't. Stack winds up stealing it, and now one good turn deserves another. Stein steals it, and now Stein gets the pass from McCarthy. Shot missed. Dubois had a chance to put the ball up, couldn't, and it looked like it was knocked out of her hands. Ava wound up with it, tried to put it up again, and they said nope. That time in the previous game, that would have been considered okay. In this game, that is a foul.
I think they called a travel there.
They did call a travel.
Okay, all right.
Oh yeah, that was a travel.
Okay, you thought you said foul.
I know, I didn't
mean to mix you up there.
It's been too much talking over the last several hours, as our viewers would attest.
Little pump and go.
Go by Brooke Muller. Shot blocked by McCarthy. And BG controlling the possession, but Catherine Daly shoots the ball. It winds up going off everything up top, almost the net. I called her Catherine the entire state championship game, and nobody was there to correct me. Thank you, Corey.
I believe she goes by Kate.
She's Kate. That makes it easier. Less syllables to worry about. Bedford on top, 13-6, 150 left here in the first. Dubois into the front court. Crossover. Tried to find somebody, but got body checked a little bit. Was looking for Grace Wolf in the corner, and unfortunately Wolf had moved.
Tried to reposition, get herself free, but that confused her teammate as Dubois will get a travel.
And Stein reaching in, trying to get the ball from Caitlin Wheeler. But she is called for that foul. For Bedford, their 5th.
So five quick fouls here by the Bulldogs. They're going to be fighting the bonus situation here in the second quarter.
And with a shortage of players, that also makes things difficult. Ball knocked away. It'll be Bedford ball. And right back is Lila Stein. Great crossover by Lila. Now looks over to Kate Allard. Allard looking around, trying to find a teammate. Looks to the near side to Grace Wolf. Wolf dribbles into the paint, is tripped. And a foul called there. Foul assessed to Hannah Lynch. That is her first.
Lynch looked over a little confused. She thought that might have been a weight room type call. That's Hannah Lynch's second foul. 4 on the team.
Bedford to inbound. Dubois gets it over to Kate Allard. Allard now looking down low to McCarthy. Not a whole lot of options there. Passes to Wolf. It goes off her foot. And now Olivia Murray dribbling into the front court. Ball knocked away. Blocked by Wolf. Stein with it now. And is hammered along the baseline. And a foul called there on Olivia Murray. And BG now with 5 fouls too. So the pace of this thing is about to really hit the brakes.
Great defense.
Unless everybody gets religion quick.
Bulldogs really got back on transition. It looked like it was going to be an easy lay-in for Murray, but the Bulldogs hustled back, got hands in the air, and caused an errant shot.
McCarthy swings it to Allard on the near side. Allard backs her defender down. Now finds Lana. Shot missed. Lana gets the rebound. She'll go up and make the shot, does Lana. And a chance for an and one for McCarthy. Lana's got 5 boards and 8 points here in the first.
You just saw the tail end on that replay. Brilliant big-to-big pass there as Allard kept the ball high, drew the double, dished it down low to Lana McCarthy, who took the hoop and the harm. Now looks to get the 3-point play. High arcing foul shot is no good.
Now Olivia Murray dribbling into the front court, guarded by Stein. Little crossover. Now back up top to Muller, the sophomore. Now Stack looks down low. Very impressive player is Stack. finds Wheeler. Wheeler tries the left-handed shot, no dice. Helped up there by her teammate Kate Daly as well as Lana. And she, I believe, will go to the line and be shooting a pair. Foul there.
Ava Dubois picked that up. Her first foul, team's 6th. Both teams will be in the bonus next foul. Wheeler hits the front end. She has 2.
BG trailing Bedford 15-7, 28.4 remain here in the first quarter. Second one from Wheeler also good. And now Bedford's got the ball back. See if they play for the last shot. Lila Stein dribbling across the timeline. Finds Ava Dubois. Ava trying to find Lana McCarthy. Dribbles with the left. Now gets it to Lana for a little jumper from the near side. Shot missed. Allard the rebound, fighting for it. Gets it to Wolf, who kicks it to Stein on the near side for 3. It's good. How to keep the ball alive, Bulldogs.
Kate Allard, huge offensive rebound there.
Late 3 tried by Murray, no shot, missed. And that rebound by Allard, that was her 4th, resulted in 3 from Stein. And after the first 8 minutes, the Bulldogs lead it 18-8.
Great job by the Bulldogs throughout that first quarter. Still getting access to Lana McCarthy down inside. She leads the Bulldogs with 8 points, 5 each for Allard, and Stein rounds out their 18. The Bishop Guertin Cardinals are looking to double team Lana down low on the block. They're coming with weak side help. They're double teaming Lana McCarthy even before she gets the ball. They know she's that much of a threat, but it's opening up other players, especially Kate Allard. And as you saw there, Lila Stein with that beautiful 3-pointer.
And unfortunately for BG, Lana is a very good passer. So she will pass out of those double teams and create all kinds of trouble. Programming notes: boys hockey versus BG, radio only, Saturday at 11 a.m. Girls hoops, Tuesday the 21st against Alvern, senior night at 7. Boys basketball Friday the 24th against Salem. It's senior night right here. And NHIAA playoff coverage begins Tuesday the 28th. You can see the games on Comcast Channel 23, HD 1072, Bedford 1051, or bedfordtv.com. And also check out BCTV's social media and the NHCCM sports broadcast schedule for all upcoming games, not incoming. That would be weird.
8 minutes back on the board. The Bulldogs take a 10-point lead into the second quarter.
Paquette with it. Crossover to Murray. Guarded closely by Stein to Wheeler. Now over to Lynch. Lynch looks up top. Wheeler over to Paquette. And swinging the ball around are the BG Cardinals, trailing by 10. 7:40 left in the first. Now looking for Stack down low. Stack kicks near side to Murray. 3-pointer long. McCarthy knocks it, but can't secure the rebound. Now Paquette dribbles, sends her defender flying. And the rebound picked up there by Ava Dubois. And
dribbled it out of bounds.
She dribbled out of bounds.
Yep.
Pestered by 3 BG Cardinals. Now Paquette crosses over to the left. Her layup is good. Contested layup, I should add. And now Paquette's got 5. Lila Stein with it. Bedford would have been wise to call a timeout there. Coach Gibbs thinking she was fouled, but
I think Coach Gibbs was actually calling for that timeout, but it was already out of Stein's hands, so no call on the timeout. It's a turnover.
Paquette to Stack. Stack up top, kicks it far side, or kicks it, I should say, near side to Murray. Watching the replay in front of me, that's a second behind. Now ball to Wheeler. Deep 3, far side. Rebound kept alive. Murray winds up getting it. And after that miss by Murray, Stein gets the rebound. Little jumper about 17. Nice. And Lila Stein knocks it down. She's got 7.
Great
Bulldogs
job.
lead 20-10.
Beautiful job running the break. Just pulled up right at the elbow. Got that jumper to go.
Stack misses a reverse layup. McCarthy gets the rebound. Back the other way, the Bulldogs. Lana McCarthy, step back 3 is good.
That's Devlin McDonald. Check that, Devlin McDonald.
I knew that.
2 points. 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 2 poin
Again, too much talking. Bulldogs, they said she was on the line, so Devlin gets credit for it too, but it was like a 2.999, if anything. Whoa. Shot missed by Lynch. Sends Dubois flying. Stein into the front court to Allard. Allard dribbling left, and she will shoot off the front iron. No good from the near side. Paquette back the other way for BG. Dribbles on a layup, and the ball knocked away, but the official down low saying that the foul was committed on the body. And going to the line to shoot two is Brooke Paquette for the second time this game.
Kate Allard will pick up the foul there. Didn't quite see that drive by Paquette early enough, so spun, tried to bring the help defense, but got her with the body.
Bedford leads at 22-10. We're at about the 6-minute mark here of the first half. 6 minutes remain, give or take. BCTV's live channels and on-demand content are easier to access than ever at your fingertips. BCTV is available for free download on Apple iOS and Android. Download the BCTV app from your app store today. And if you're enjoying the game, you can also watch it on Apple TV and Roku, and on Amazon Fire TV versus via the Cablecast ScreenWeave app. Download the app to watch the next game live on the big screen. Getting all the reads in. We don't get paid if we don't get all the reads in. Wait.
Huh?
You don't get paid?
Paquette to the line.
We get water and candy and gratification. Paquette makes her first free throw. She's now 1 of 3 on the game. We wouldn't do it if we didn't love it. And the second one from Paquette, also good. She's now got 7, 2 of 4 from the stripe. BG trails Bedford 22-12. And Bedford with a real tough time inbounding there. Annie Zink back into the game for the Bulldogs. Playing with 2 fouls. Zink now has it. Over to Lila Stein on the fast break. Stein dribbling. Now kicks it to McCarthy. Near side for a big 3. A little bit long. Devlin McDonald fighting for the rebound. Can't come up with it. And Annie Zink whistled for a foul on a 50-50 ball. And man, that is unfortunate. That's Annie's 3rd.
Tough call. And that's her 3rd foul. Like you said, Anna Stavropoulos is going to check back in for Annie Zink after she picked up that 3rd. And it puts Paquette on the line for a 1-and-1.
And that is one that you got to challenge that ball, but that was kind of incidental contact as things were. Dale Bird on the replay back at the studio. Paquette makes the front end of the 1-and-1. Bedford leads 22-13, 5:48 remain here in the first half. And now the second one from Paquette rattles around and drops in. She's got 9. And Bedford now dealing with BG's full court press. Stavropoulos, McDonald to Allard. Allard tries the glass on a little jumper, misses. Stack back the other way for BG. Stack backs Stavropoulos down. Great D by Anna, just disturbing the shot just enough. Now Bedford on the fast break. Stein to McCarthy. And they will call a player control foul on Lana McCarthy on that spin move, but that's an awfully tough one. Lana's got about 8 inches on that girl, and she's got to do something in order to turn around. Paquette's bouncing around on her feet. I don't know about the charge there, Corey.
To me, it looked like a very, very good acting job, but Paquette, being the veteran, senior, was able to pick up the offensive foul on McCarthy.
Paquette tries to find Murray down low. It looked like it went off the hands of Murray, but instead they say that a Bedford player knocked it away. It'll be BG ball underneath. Bedford leads 22-14, 5:12 left in the first.
I think Stavropoulos got her hand in there. Was trying to get that left paw into the passing lane. It worked there as she deflected that pass.
Kate Daly up top now to Wheeler. Wheeler dribbling with the right hand to Murray. Murray crossover. Stavropoulos, great D. Kick over to the far side to Daly. Back to Murray. Murray trying to find somebody. Dribbles into the paint. Now kicks the ball out to Stack. And Daly will dribble baseline past Devlin McDonald. The foul committed there. I'm not sure if it was on Stein or McDonald. They say it was on Lila. That is her 2nd. And as a result, Daly will go to the line and shoot 2 now. BG in the double bonus for the remainder of this half. First one, Stack, or Daly, I should say, is good.
Daly, of course, a multi-sport athlete. Getting a lot of time here with the basketball squad. Misses the second.
Stein with it into the front court now to McDonald. Back up top is Lila Stein. Up top setting that pick is McCarthy, but Stein couldn't find her on the roll. Now Stein with the left-handed layup. Attempt is blocked. She recovered the block, but was out of bounds at the time. And as a result, BG ball. Olivia Murray to inbound to Brooke Paquette.
Stein's momentum carried her out of bounds, and as she tried to bat that back to McCarthy, she had come in from out of bounds. So
Murray past Stavropoulos. Stein tries to pick her up, can't, and they say a travel on Olivia Murray. And it'll be Bedford ball underneath, trying to break this BG press.
Good defensive help there by Stein. She came across, flashed in front of the player's face. Although she turns it over here, and Paquette gets the easy deuce.
BG's press created that basket. Kevin Gibbs didn't like what he saw, and he'll call a timeout here. Try to right the ship. Bedford led by as many as 22-10, but BG now on a 7-0 run, and it's 22-17 with 4:07 left here in the first half. It's easy to listen to Bedford 105.1 online. Go to wbnh.bedfordnh.org for the stream link. We also stream on apps like TuneIn, MyTuner, Simple Radio, and Radio Garden. Just tell Alexa to play Bedford 105.1. I'm going to hear that in my sleep tonight.
If you're looking for where to find upcoming Bulldog games, BCTV is a proud member of the New Hampshire Coalition for Community Media, which offers a New Hampshire high school sports broadcast schedule listing games from all across the states. Our peers in other communities may be covering your away games live on their channels and live streams. You can find Bedford Bulldogs game coverage and more at www.nhccm.org/network.
Allard, Stavropoulos, Stein, McDonald, and McCarthy on the court for the Bulldogs. And now breaking the press, Stavropoulos gets it to McDonald. Now the left hand of Lana McCarthy gets a basket, breaks that 7-0 run. The Bulldogs lead at 24-17. And Stein fighting for a loose ball, knocked it away from Paquette. Fighting again is Lila Stein. That 50-50 ball, the officials call a jump, and it'll be Bulldog ball. So all hail Lila Stein for getting dirty on that one.
Individual effort, flopping all over the ground, getting her hand in, knocking that ball loose. Great job, Lila Stein.
Stein family known for playing defense. Her sister Sari, one of the backliners on the state championship soccer team this past fall. Lila dribbling over to the near side to Kate Allard. Had all day to set that one up. The shot missed. And she had a chance at a 4-point play, just a little bit long, but she'll go to the line and shoot 3.
Defender didn't give her a chance to come down with shooter's space there. So Allard will go to the line. It's a tough foul there. Jump shooters are always wary of their ankles on that kind of play. So the officials are keen when that does happen to call those fouls.
And rightfully so. Somebody gets underneath you. It's a sprained ankle, torn ACL.
No good there on the second.
Made the first, missed the second, did Allard. I feel bad for the BG fans who have to sit in front of us, very loud humans. Allard bookends it, makes 2 of 3 here. The Bulldogs lead 26-17. And Paquette will dribble into the front court, hectored by Lila Stein. Now trying to find Olivia Murray on the baseline, couldn't. Ball knocked away. Stein winds up with it on the fast break. Now to McCarthy. Looking around, Lana dribbling, might have gotten away with a double dribble. Instead, the ball stolen there by Megan Stack. And Stack, with the left hand on the fast break, converts the basket. She's got 4, and the Bulldogs lead cut to 26-19. Allard dribbling quickly into the front court, head fake, dribbles into the paint, is fouled by Stack, will go to the line and shoot 2.
I think Muller might pick that one up, 33. It is Muller. And Allard will go right back to the line. Muller's first, team's 8th foul.
That's her second.
Excuse me, second.
Yes. Kate misses the front end of the 1-and-1. Let's see if I can color in every other circle on my score sheet, at least for the time being. Daly comes out of the game. Bedford leads 26-19, 3:03 left here in the first half. And the second one from Allard is also long. Rebound, Paquette dribbles across the timeline. Stein picks her up. And now Paquette dribbling with the right hand over to the near side to Wheeler. Up top, might have gotten away with a travel, was Lynch. And now Stack, now back to Olivia Murray. Her three is long, and two BG players collide with each other going for a rebound, which was fortunate. They were the only two near the play.
I think they got tripped up in each other's feet.
Stavropoulos dribbling up court quickly, gets it to McDonald. McDonald tries to find her off the shin of Anna, and BG winds up stealing the ball. And I didn't catch, there was a foul committed. I did not see on whom.
I believe Stavropoulos is going to pick up that foul.
A little reach on Anna. That is her first. And to the line to shoot two will be Caitlin Wheeler. Made 3 of 4 in the first quarter.
Double bonus situation here.
First one from Wheeler is good. We are in double bonus situation for the remaining 2.5 minutes for the Bulldogs. The Cardinals have committed 8 to this point in the half. Now the second one coming is also good from Wheeler. And the Bulldogs will inbound. Stein with it. Dribbling across the timeline over to McCarthy. McCarthy dribbling left, finds Stein. Now to the corner to Anna Stavropoulos. The ball stolen from Anna by Paquette. And dribbling quickly to the baseline is Paquette. Great defense by Anna, getting back after the turnover and really forcing that missed shot by Paquette.
Paquette was looking for the foul there as the contact came, but no call from the officials.
Now Stein scrambling across the timeline. Thought she had somebody to find and dribbled it off her back foot. Unfortunately for Bedford, that one ruled a kick.
That was a good strip there by Brooke Paquette. Got the hand in as
it was a kick on Stack, kicked it.
Yeah.
So it's Bedford ball, oddly enough.
Stein got her on the dribble, but couldn't quite get past.
Stein head fake, dribbles into the paint, gets it over to Anna.
There you
and
go.
Stavropoulos, a little 4-foot jumper from the near baseline, good. And the Bulldogs lead at 28-21. Now quickly dribbling in and making a 2 is Caitlin Wheeler. And she'll have a chance to make a natural 3-point play with Wheeler. Her team now trailing Bedford 28-23, 1:56 left in the first.
Stavropoulos picks up the foul there too, and that is her second.
And the 3-point play completed by Wheeler. She is now 6 of 7 from the charity stripe in the game. Dubois dribbling with it. Gets it over to Stavropoulos. Now to Allard. Allard dribbling baseline. Blows past the defender and misses the shot. Gets a second chance. Can't make that one either. And now it'll be back the other way. Paquette guarded closely by Dubois. And now Stack kicks it over to the far corner. Shot taken there by Hannah Lynch. Missed. McCarthy gets the rebound and proceeds to turn the ball over. And back the other way comes BG. Ball dribbled down low, or pass down low to Wheeler. Shot missed. Dubois the rebound. Gets it over to Stavropoulos on the near side. Anna does a good job keeping that one in bounds. Now the ball over to the near side to Allard. Allard high off the glass and good for Kate. She's got 9, and the Bulldogs lead 30-24. And then Ava Dubois with a big steal from BG. Back to the far side to Allard, looking around, trying to find a teammate. Finds Anna Stav. Now over to Sari Stein on the near side. Sophomore dribbles up to Dubois up top. Now back over to Allard. Allard head fake, kicks to Stavropoulos. Stavropoulos drives back out to Allard. Now Allard dribbling, loses the ball, tries to put it off the foot of Lynch and does so successfully, and it will be ruled a kick ball. How do you like that? You
Not
get
sure
a
if
chance
she
to catch your breath. I think we'll get that to her.
Yeah, well, yeah, maybe. Might have meant to throw it off the foot. Whatever. The Bulldogs get the ball.
McCarthy back and stack down, and they charge Lana with a travel. 30 seconds left here in the first half. Bedford on top 30-24.
Yeah, the Bulldogs were ahead by 10 after the first. That lead has been cut to 6.
Murray kicks it over to the near side to Paquette, far side to Paquette. Paquette to the corner to Murray. Murray dribbling. Ball knocked away from her, but they say it went off the mittens of Ava Dubois. And it will be BG ball underneath. 15.4 left. Bedford on top by 6. Now Stack dribbles, loses it, recovers. Right hand high off the glass. Good. Stack with half a dozen. About 8 seconds left here in the first half. Stavropoulos, clock going down. Kicks it over to McCarthy.
Whoa.
McCarthy, a deep three, high off the glass, no good. And BG gets the rebound, but nothing doing. And we will be through the first 16 minutes of basketball. Bedford on top, 30-26. They led by 10, I should say. After the first, were outscored 18-12. They were outscored by 18-12 in the second. We will. After the first 16 minutes of basketball, it's Bedford 30, BG 26. Joined by Eric Zink, and we're going to talk a little bit about Charlie's team, but first thing I want to talk about is your daughter's playing some great basketball tonight.
It's nice of you to say that, although she's been watching a lot of it from the bench. But fortunately, the team's playing really well and off to a good start.
For her, you just got to control what you can control. You can't control picking up the first foul, but she's making an impact on the court.
Well, appreciate it. Hopefully it continues, yeah.
And your family is, of course, making an impact. We first saw this during soccer season. We had a Saturday afternoon against Goffstown where you had a girls game and a boys game. It was all day, great food, Puritan chicken tenders, cupcakes, you name it. But all of that for a great cause that the Zink family's behind. So talk to us a little bit more about the why and what you're hoping to accomplish.
Yeah, absolutely. Amazing event in the fall, an amazing event tonight. So our son Charlie passed away June of 21, and we established a fund in his name. And the purpose of that is really to ultimately to benefit the community. We've got an initial project that we're fundraising for right now. It'll be redoing the basketball court at the Riddlebrook Elementary School here in town in Bedford. But ultimately, we want to sort of extend the fund and the support of the fund beyond just the Bedford community. The long-term goal will be to continue to raise money to support local communities in the surrounding area with the purpose of providing similar types of things like that basketball court, whether it's just upgrading equipment at local parks or things like that. And then also provide equipment or camps, scholarships, or anything like that. I mean, so it's in the beginning stages. We have an initial major project, obviously, here in Bedford, but the hope is to continue to fundraise, continue to make it about community, both the local community, but also the basketball community and the youth community in southern New Hampshire.
Well, for both of us, we're not native to Bedford, New Hampshire.
That's right.
And so being in a town like this and seeing the sense of community and seeing how everybody rallied against Charlie, who was an athletic kid and a wonderful student and a thinker, must be inspiring to see everybody come out wearing things that have his name. And for you and your family, I just wanted to say that we appreciate the giving of yourself with a night like this and with a day like we had in the fall as well.
Well, thank you for those kind words, obviously. It's been remarkable, both, when he passed, but then also all the way since then, just the remarkable support that we've received all the way through. There's so many friends in the community that we know really well, but also that we don't really know at all, but they continue to just be super supportive and sort of have adopted Charlie and adopted us as part of the community. So it's been heartwarming, absolutely.
It is indicative of how this community can rally around each other and indicative of your strength as a family that you're able to do this, and also your willingness to give and create more events like this as we go on. And certainly we hope to see growth and hope to see everything continue. And of course, we have your daughter in 7th grade who will be working her way up through. So you're not going to get out of this too quickly.
No. Well, this is so Charlie would have been a junior now. He was our oldest, and we have a couple others
Oh, that's
coming.
right. Oliver too.
Yeah, so we have a couple others coming along. So hopefully we're going to be hosting events like this for a long time with the Zink family participation in those events as well.
Right on. Well, thank you for your time. Thank you for all you've done for the community.
Thank you for the opportunity to speak. It was nice to go Bulldogs.
Right on. Yeah. Let's hope for no fouls.
That's right.
That's all I want. Keep your kid
Go
in the
Bedford.
game. Let's
That's
do
right.
it. Yep. Right on. Thank you, Eric. Appreciate you as always. All right. Now I'm back here with my broadcast partner, Corey Munstertiger, and it's interesting. Every time you talk to the Zink family about what they're doing, you realize the strength of the family and the strength of the community, and I just salute them for their willingness to continue to do this, and I can't wait to see where this is in a few years. BG with the ball, and stepping on the line is Megan Stack. She goes out of bounds, but not before she's fouled by Lana McCarthy. That's Lana's third, so that's something to keep an eye on here. Several Bulldogs now in foul trouble. Lana won, Annie Zink won as well, and ball inbounded to Wheeler. Now lost there by Hannah Lynch, and Lynch fighting for it down in the corner. Winds up getting it, gets it back to Paquette. Bedford on top, 30-26, 7:35 left here in the third quarter. Left-handed shot from Stack is good, and gets it within 30-28, which is as close as it's been since it was 4-2. Now pass, little backdoor to Lila Stein. Shot missed, rebound Allard. Shot up and under and good by Kate Allard, and that is her 6th rebound. And very quickly back the other way, a made basket there. I think that was Murray, was it not?
Yes, it was. That was Murray, yes, exactly. Her first bucket of the game, she has 2.
Zink controls it, still has a dribble, working her way, trying to get past the much more seasoned Murray. Gets it over to Anna Stav on the near side. Anna, little double dribble, might have had 2 hands in it and called for it. And as a result, it's a Bedford turnover. 6:51 left here in the third. Bulldogs clinging to a 2-point lead, 32-30.
Yeah, just to go back to the halftime, we really appreciate the Zink family, all that they've done so far, and wish them the best moving forward. The lefty hook shot right there in the lane by Stack. She's in double digits with 10.
Now ball knocked away. Stein winds up with it. Stavropoulos, little jumper from the far side, missed. And back the other way, Paquette looking for Wheeler, but Stavropoulos there to break up the pass. And now it'll be BG ball underneath.
Yeah, Anna Stavropoulos playing a little free safety there. She was able to get back far enough to get a hand on that deep pass and thwart the BG easy lay-in.
Ronnie Lott would have been proud.
And she has all 10 fingers, too.
Yes. Although she would probably cut one off to play in an important game. This time, Kate Allard, I believe, whistled for the foul.
Crafty little back cut there by Caitlin Wheeler.
Nope, that one goes against Anna Stavropoulos. That's Anna's third. So Zink, Stavropoulos, and McCarthy all with 3. The official comes over to the bench to have a conversation with Owen Smith, chuckling. Not sure why he's chuckling. This is a tense game. We don't chuckle.
I mean, you and I can chuckle,
we can
but they
chuckle,
can't.
but I mean,
we can chuckle all we
look
want.
Serious. Now we're trying to sort out some kind of foul situation here. Bedford leading, or check that, the game tied at 32, I should say.
That's what they were probably talking over, was who's got the lead here, and
yeah,
nobody
the scoreboard said 34, so now we have rectified that situation. Paquette to Stack. Stack guarded closely by Devlin McDonald. Again, Stack with the left hand. She has 6 in the quarter, and BG leads for the first time since it was 2-0.
Not sure how that ball got up and in, but good strong move by Megan Stack. Got it over the front rim and got the deuce.
Zink yo-yoing up and down, kicks it to the far corner to Stein. Shot short. Zink the rebound, dribbles in. Shot rattles around off the front iron, but Annie Zink gets it to fall. And now the ball game tied at 34. Lynch trying to pass along the baseline, kicked away by Allard. Nice defensive play by Kate. sacrificing her foot on that one.
Shades of Linus Olmark there with a kick save.
I don't even know what you just said.
That's the Bruins goalie. I'm sorry I have to pick you up there.
Yeah, I don't watch much hockey. Paquette on the curl with the right hand makes the shot. That's her first basket here in the third, and BG leads 36-34. Stein, a crossover. Now dribbles, tried to get back into the paint, couldn't. Now finds Kate Allard. Allard absolutely hammered down low. Woo! And I think that one's going against Wheeler. Instead, no, it's going to Lynch, and that is Lynch's third. Gibbs
absolutely hammered is right. Lynch really whacked on Allard there. Arm went flailing and able to hit the front end here.
The official, speaking to Annie Zink right now, didn't like the fact that she was sort of palming the ball in between dribbles, went up, said something to Gibbs, and said something to Annie about it as well. So see how that manifests itself. Allard misses the free throw. Dubois fights for the rebound, can't get it.
Ooh, little touch foul there.
Quick touch foul called.
Dubois will pick that up. That's her second. 3 team fouls now on the Bulldogs as they trail by one, 36-35.
Ball kick near side. Wheeler now to Muller. Muller dribbles in, trying to get past Devlin McDonald. Lost the ball off her hip and immediately was trying to sell it to the official that that was not the case, but indeed it was.
Probably felt she got whacked as she went through, split the double team, and likely got a little bit of a touch on the arm.
BG leads here 36-35, 5 minutes left here in the third. Allard with a feathery J from the far baseline gets it to fall. If it wasn't feathery, it wouldn't have had the spin.
Friendly rim. Home cooking there as she bounced it off the front rim.
Hey, BG shot on that rim the first 16. Paquette now, spin move up and under for Brooke Paquette. Big basket, BG on top 38-37. We've had a whole bunch of lead changes.
Paquette's a strong player, really physical with her body. Got to the rim there.
Left hand high off the glass for Ava. And now Bedford leads 39-38. Now Murray back the other way. Wild shot, missed. Rebound taken, shot made by Wheeler, and BG leads again 40-39. And all of a sudden this game is taking on an appearance of a tennis match. Bedford halfway through the third, trailing by one. Zink loses the ball, gets it back. Thought about a three, then thought better of it. Now dribbling, trying to get by her defender. Instead finds Devlin now to Kate up top. Kate dribbling with the right hand, tried the crossover, couldn't get it. Lila Stein winds up with it. Kick far side, Devlin for three, it's good!
McDonald buries a big one. She has 5 now. Huge shot by Devlin McDonald.
Bedford gets another lead, 42-40, 3:35 left here in quarter number 3. And Muller dribbles, knocks Dubois down, kicks for a 3. Shot missed there by Wheeler. Dubois gets the rebound for her troubles. Now to Stein. Stein a little jumper from just inside the free throw line. Shot missed. McDonald commits a foul. She did the universal, I didn't commit the foul, but the player didn't fall because of gravity. And that is Devlin's second, or Devlin's first, I should say.
Team's 4th here in the second half. You could see that coming a mile away too. She's crashing the boards. Good hustle play, but just a little over aggressive. Came over the back and will pick up the loose ball foul.
Ball kick far side, Wheeler. Wheeler looking down low, finds Muller. On the cut was Stack. Went off of Stack, and it'll be Bedford ball, leading 42-40. And the official closest to the play said Bedford ball. The one farther away said BG ball. I'm not sure how you can overturn the guy from 30 feet away, but stranger things have happened. Now ball into Stack. McDonald, great job on D, and Stack misses the shot. Now it's Daly. She misses as well, and I don't know how Ava comes out of that with the rebound. Now to Lila Stein. Stein dribbling in to McDonald on the far side for 3 for Devlin, just a shade long. And the Bulldogs lead 42-40, 2:40 left here in the third.
Frantic pace here in the third quarter as we get back and forth action.
Just the way I like it.
Lead changes left and right.
Yep.
Finishes left and right. Megan Stack several with that left. The Bulldogs are trying what they can to keep this lead.
Tenacious D for the Bulldogs. Ball to Stack. Allard does a great job knocking the ball loose, and then Stein wins the 50-50 ball. Little J from the free throw line for Lila, no good. Somehow the rebound taken there by Annie Zink, and
timeout.
She's grabbed down low, and Gibbs wisely uses the timeout there. At that point, keep the possession, set something up, and see what you can get. Give your players a blow too.
Jack Black would be proud of that tenacious D.
Upcoming programming notes: boys hockey against BG, radio only, Saturday at 11 a.m. Girls hoops Tuesday the 21st against Alvern at 7. Senior night, boys hoops Friday the 24th against Salem here, 7 senior night. And NHIAA playoff coverage starts Tuesday, February 28th. Catch games locally on Comcast Channel 23 or HD 1072, Bedford 1051, or BedfordTV.com. And you can also see any programming notes on BCTV or the NHCCM Sports broadcast schedule. That'll keep you straight.
It's also easy to listen to Bedford 105.1 online. If you don't want to watch, you can just listen. Go to www.wbnh.bedfordnh.org.
You know what also makes it? You know what also makes it easier to listen to BC or WBNH?
What's that?
The fact that Foxwood Sports is no longer on the air.
Self-deprecating humor here. Come on, man.
I miss Hanson, but you're doing a really good job.
You won awards for that. Don't be modest.
I can think of many things that won awards and shouldn't have, though. Ball inbounded. Stein will fight for it. Gets it to DuBois on the near side. Now back to Stein up top. Stein surveying the floor. Dribbles to the left into the paint. Thought about kicking it. Instead, takes it herself with the left hand as Lila Stein. She's got 9 for Stein. The Bulldogs lead 44-40. Now back in DuBois down is Wheeler. A lot of body on that one. Gets the basket. The lead cut to 44-42. Zink with it through the legs to Stein on the far side. Now a three-point step back J for Lila, rattles around, doesn't go. Rebound Paquette into the open court for Wheeler, and Wheeler's layup is good. She has 14.
That was a tough one there for Stein. She missed the three-pointer, was the farthest back, couldn't quite get back on transition defense.
Deep shot from Zink. She was on the line. It was a 2. She's got 4. And the number we were all worried about, she's still got 3 fouls.
She's played good defense here in the second half, and great jumper there.
Kick ball, maybe. That ball passed off of Wheeler's foot. She recovers it. Gets her 7th and 8th points here in this quarter, and we're tied again, 46 apiece. 54 seconds left in the first, or in the third quarter, I should say. Ball over, far side, 3 from Stein. Little bit long, no good.
Wow, it's like a box-out drill there. That ball hit the ground.
A box-out drill. Dribbling in the open court is Paquette. She's hit on the way up and hit by Zink. There's the broadcaster jinx for you.
That was all on you, man. I didn't say anything about her fouls. You did. That was you.
I know. I'll wear that one. Going to the line and shooting 2 is Brooke Paquette, who missed her first 2 and has since made her last 4. And that one good.
Zink will take a seat as Grace Wolf will come in. Freshman for freshman substitution.
Now the second shot coming. Paquette misses. And McDonald the rebound. Back the other way. Stein about to be double teamed, trying to pass out of that. Looks to Devlin McDonald in the corner. Tried to find Wolf, couldn't. And now back the other way. Paquette coming. Greeted by Lila Stein, is fouled.
Like a freight train.
Go to the line and shoot 2. She was like a freight train.
Good physical play there, going hard to the basket. She's going to get the contact either way.
Third foul on Stein. Bedford's committed 6 to BG's 1. BG leads 47-46, 22.8 left here in quarter number 3. First one made by Paquette.
The BG had switched into a zone defense. They were looking for a half-court trap there on that last trip down. See if they do the same thing here, and they do come with it.
Paquette missed the second free throw. BG leads by 2, 48-46. Dubois looks to the corner. Devlin now finds Kate Allard down low, and Allard somehow winds up hanging onto the ball, shoots a little fadeaway, shot rattles around, misses. Stack dribbling into the front court, and Stein trying to play her straight up on D. Can't influence her enough, and Stack winds up making the basket to give her 8 here in the third quarter and give BG a 4-point lead, their biggest lead of the game.
Great body control there by Stack right at the end of the half. Beat the clock, got one off the glass before the buzzer sounded. And she had, as you mentioned, a great third quarter with 8 in the quarter, 16 total for the game. Trails only Brooke, who had 17 for the Cardinals. Haven't seen Mana McCarthy here in the third quarter. She was on the bench. She does have 3, so Coach Gibbs was probably trying to nurse that foul situation, but it does create an offensive void for the Bulldogs.
And I'll be curious to see how things work. I wouldn't even leave Devlin out there. Give Lana an opt out of a double team to somebody who can hit, and also another outside option in addition to Kate. We haven't seen Kate make a 3 yet tonight, or she made 1 in the first, and that was it. So.
Quick scoring rundown. The Bulldogs are led by Kate Allard. She has 4. McCarthy with 10. Lila Stein bringing in some good scoring punch there. Has 4 points for Annie Zink, 5 for Devlin McDonald with that 3-pointer early in the half. 2 points apiece for Ava Dubois and Anna Stavra round out their scoring. On the Cardinal side, again, Brooke Paquette with 17, Wheeler with 16, and Megan Stack with 14. Only other points scored, Olivia Murray with 2, and 1 by Kate Daly.
5 on the floor for Dubois, Stein, Stavropoulos, Allard, and Dubois looks, finds Stein up top. Swing right hand, gets it to Allard. Allard head fake, kicks corner. Dubois for 3, a big time.
Not usually her forte, but not big one from the corner.
That was something Robert Ory would have been proud.
Big shot, Rob.
Into the paint, shot missed. McCarthy gets the rebound. Woefully inaccurate count has her with 8. She's probably got more. Now Stein gets the ball to Kate. Allard dribbles into the paint. Nobody touches, and Allard gets right through, gets a basket, and Bedford has the lead, 51-50. 7:05 remain here in the game.
Strong move by Allard, got back to her left, and Buch off the glass.
Stack dribbles, this time the right hand, and the shot good. We had a lot of the right, but that was nice.
Crafty. You don't expect it, of course, go to their offhand, but she does there and gets it off the glass with the right.
Looking for a little bit of help, guarded there by Murray. Gets it to Stavropoulos, now to Boyce on the near side. Back to Anna, to Kate Allard. Allard left open for 3.
Allard. Boom! 9th Allard.
Now right back the other way, it's Murray, and not before Bradford timeout. And Bedford with a 54-52 lead. Now, I get one to double Lana, but man, that's something you want to leave open, particularly right there.
Great shooter, Kate Allard. Those 3-pointers, especially when she has time and space like that. Got a great look, knocked it down. 8 quick points by the Bulldogs. A 3-pointer by Ava Days. A little lefty kiss off the glass, and then a 3-pointer by Kate Allard. And the Bulldogs have a 2-point lead for the first time in quite some time.
And I got to give Stavropoulos on that one. She saw Kate Allard coming up top and really casually passed the ball to her. It wasn't, there was no urgency there. It wasn't like, oh my God, he's dead out of the top. It was like, hey, here you go. Not a whole lot of attention drawn to that. You can see it right here.
There it is.
Anna has it.
Go ahead, Kate.
Looks,
knock it down.
Hey, Kate, there you are. Bang.
And she does. Allard,
Yep.
straight away 3. Gets the ball by 2.
Reggie Miller looking good.
She didn't kick the leg out in front. Look at below.
No. Bulldogs on top 2, 54-52. Back with it outside the free throw line. Now to Wheeler. Wheeler with the right. To Murray calling out some signs. Now dribbles into the trees. and a foul called, but I'm not sure on whom.
Anna Stavropoulos is going to pick their 4th.
Your concern on that is that it gets a foul because she's close.
Sure is. Fish very quickly to Stavropoulos, so he knew what he was calling. Stavropoulos it up, and Murray buries the front end.
First shot from Murray, good. BG back within 56, 53, or 54, 53. Reading is hard. Now the second one also. And the ball game tied, 54 apiece. 6 minutes and 5 seconds remain.
We expected it. It's been a tight.
Boy, it has. Bedford led by as many as 10. There's Anna Stav. Big shot. Ooh. Thanks. Step up, Anna. Now ball quickly into the front court. Off of the hands of Stack. McCarthy winds up with it. Stein will slow down at the behest of Kevin Gibbs. And now Stein is trapped. David Dubois down to Kate Allard as she curls to the hoop. And a big shot from Kate. 7 here in the 4th, and the Bedford Bulldogs lead by 4. 5.5 remain in the game.
Subtle play there, but great hesitation by Ava Dubois. Got Allard on the cut, and now Allard with the stuff on the other end as Wheeler tried to get the lane of the glass and put it right into Allard's hands.
Not only the stuff, but not committing the more importantly.
Going straight up, that would have been her 3rd, putting more foul pressure on the Bull. No call, and
everybody's in foul trouble.
Allard gets the block.
Wheeler dribbling right now to Stack. Stack trying to get Dorothy instead, decides to pass it to Murray on the far side. Murray with the left into the paint. Kicks to Daly. Now crossover, Paquette to Wheeler, near side 3. Long off the back iron. Rebound Stack. Again, Paquette. Baseline is good. Another basket for Brooke Paquette. The Bulldogs see their lead 58-56, 4:55 left in the game.
Gave a shooter 2 looks. She didn't miss the second time.
Now it's McCarthy, misses the shot. Does Lana, a little close in one. And Paquette winds up with it. She's dropped, misses the shot. McCarthy the rebound. And now Stein back for Bedford. Stein might have a chance at a 3. She passes it up. Looks to Anna. Dribbling out. Thinking Ava on the curl. Now thinks Lana McCarthy outside. Couple dribbles. Back to Lila Stein. Stein somehow controls the ball. That's a luck right there. Now Stein to Allard. Allard backs her defender down. Stop of the ball to Dubois far side. A lot of passing involved. And that possession culminates in a foul on Daly. And BG can't chirp ball that loud. The second foul they committed here in the second half.
Patient offensive approach there by the Bulls to see it. Didn't get a really clean look at things. Decided to keep passing around the horn. Foul there on Daly. Just her first foul. But a good patient offensive there by the Bulldogs. Stein keeps picking up her dribble though. We gotta be careful about that.
42 seconds went off the clock, and that possession all told was 9 seconds. The student section apoplectic, thinking that was
I think that got deflected off of Murray.
BG, but the only things that matter are on the floor. In
3-man crew tonight.
Our 3-man crew, what do you know? I can see the guy lurking down low.
He's the creeper over there behind him.
Kicks it over to Paquette. Great pickup on D by Dubois. Now Murray dribbles, head fake. Stein disrupts it and steals the ball. Stein dribbling quickly into the front court to Kate Allard. Somehow Kate wound up with the ball and is fouled on the floor there by Wheeler. No continuation, and that one, the 3rd foul, merely the 3rd committed by the Cardinals here in the second half. 3:37 left. Bedford on top by 2. 58-56.
Just a little touch foul there by Wheeler. Unfortunate she got the call.
Now the ball inbounded. Stein had it, and
Paquette say pick up a cheapie.
That one was on Paquette. I was thinking Stein was getting her being out of bounds. Instead, that's Brooke Paquette's second. And I guess Pickles, if you want to become an official, you can help in your community. We'll tell you more about that later. Allard dribbles into the paint. A little turnaround. Jay is good. Kate Allard. That gives her 9 here in the 4th. Bulldog lead 4.
Hakeem Olajuwon.
That was nice.
The dream shake right there. Kicked over the right shoulder, spun back to the left, and got the floater. And answering her end is Olivia Murray with a 3.
Big 3 by Olivia Murray gets BG within 59. Stein dribbling with the right hand, now back over to the left. Stein to Kate Allard for 3 is Kate. A little bit long, the rebound.
Another good look by Allard, just couldn't knock it down.
That all day. Murray drive, shot missed. McCarthy the rebound, that's her 10th. And right back the other way, Stein to Allard. Allard on the 3-point line, shot long.
You want to see Allard rip through there and go hard to the basket, right? Yeah, Coach Gibbs saying the same thing. Let's either relax or go strong, pick up the foul.
I second that.
Instead, her shot is wayward and let's have possession.
Bedford leads 60-59. 2:34 remain here. Wheeler guarded closely by Kate Allard at the elbow. Gets it. Paquette up top, dribbling right. Challenge there by McCarthy. Paquette shot over McCarthy. And BG leads 61-60.
That is tough. She is tough getting that downhill approach kick.
Stein's pass stolen by Stack. Stack finishes, and Gibbs will timeout.
I think that's Coach
BG
Craig.
calls a timeout. Interesting their own role.
Coach Craig is chirping the near, so he wanted the timeout after the last basket. Gets it here, and the Card jumped out to a 3-point lead here. Quickly flipping the script on 2 quick.
I'll get back to this read. Become a high school official, you can demonstrate qualities like impartiality, fairness, and courage. Help protect the integrity of the games by teaching and enforcing the rules of play. To learn more, visit NLA.org. So, Bedford trailing by 63-60, resetting the game for you. 2:08 left in the game. Got some Bedford players in foul trouble. Annie Zink's got 4, Anna Stavropoulos has 4. Would be surprised if we didn't see Annie come in, play some hard D, even if you foul out in the world here.
True, and she's had some success against Paquette. If anybody, Paquette with 21. She's been an offensive power horse tonight and really providing that spark that the Cardinals have needed since 18, and Wheeler has 16. So those 3 have really been powering no offense. Zink does not check back in, but Stavropoulos does. Is also sitting on 4 fouls. And the Bulldogs need some work on the offensive end. I can imagine they're going to look to McCarthy or possibly Kate Allard for that spark they need.
And dribbling left, loses the ball. Allard will fight for it on the floor now. Winds up with it. Ooh. Long pass to Murray, and boy, I bet she wishes she had that one back. Off the hands of Murray. Not really something you need to do up 3, kill a little bit of time.
Just relax, find a guard, settle things down. The Bulldogs get another shot at it here as Allard gets fouled by Daly on the entrance.
Stein to Allard, and Daly fouls her. That's 5 now on BG. We'll see if that comes into play at all, because Bedford not in the bonus. Well, can afford to gamble on steals. If they're in the bonus, you don't want to stop the clock and give them points. Dubois look in, trying to find somebody. Finds Kate Allard over on the far side. Lila Stein, look a bit of help from somebody. That 5-second call is imminent, and
she just keeps that dribble. That's tough for the point guard. You want to make sure you keep that alive.
McCarthy tries her, a rotten miss. BG the rebound. He's going to have to go for a steal or a quick foul.
Yeah, that's what Coach Gibbs is saying. Go for the foul. Picks it up. That's her 4th. And Paquette will go to the line. She's off and on. Started with 2 misses, came back with 5 hits in a row, and then 1 for 3. She'll get a 1-and-1 opportunity here.
Paquette's first free throw is good. BG now 64-60. Bedford led by as many as 10 earlier on. They led 18-8 after one. And Paquette, ice water in her veins, makes the second one too. Timeout called by Gibbs with his Chargers chasing 5.
23 points now for Paquette. Impressive night for the start.
And you think too about, it seems like everybody on the roster has 4 fouls.
We have Zink, Stein, and Stuss all with 4 fouls. 3 for McCarthy, 2 each for Ava Dubois and Kate Out. No real trouble there with only 1:16 left. No real foul trouble on the side. Only 5 fouls on the team here in the second half, so there's some room to work with.
Zink checks back in for the Bulldogs, so she will be back in. I'm guessing that she will be spelling Stavropoulos.
Strategy, do you go 2 here? Do you look for your 3? What are you looking for if you're Coach Gibbs?
2 and foul.
2 and a foul. That's a good way to do it.
I mean,
You go for the easy deuce and then foul on the other. Bishop Guertin back on the line?
exactly, yes. My hope would be not to foul Paquette, but then again, you foul Wheeler. She's been a dead-eye tonight. Stack hasn't been fine, but I'd assume she's a good free throw shooter. She's got a lot of finesse.
Beyond Kate Daly was 1 for 2. She's not in right now, though, so you might want to look for one of those less potent offensive players on the Bishop Guertin side to look to get that foul.
Small size.
You also need to get some points here.
Yep.
Stein crosses over side.
Finds Kate Allard, tries to, now back to Zink. Zink looking down low to McCarthy, instead dribbles into the paint, kicks far side to Stein for 3.
Ooh, big shot by Lila Stein. Timeout right after Coach Gibbs. Huge bucket by Stein, gives her 12.
Now that was an even better outcome than either guy had forecast. Zink driving and dishing, and by driving she pulled the defender over, which really opened Stein up.
Got her collapsing, trying to look for that double team or perhaps get a deflection. Was able to make that pass back out, the inside-outside game. As you see here, Zifty, little crossover, pulled it in. Rotating defender left Steph alone from the corner. And Lila's able to knock it down. Second winner here in the second half.
Lila on the night with 12. Bulldogs trail 65-60. Just shy of a minute remain here in the game.
So there's no clock, right? If you're Bedford, you're going to need to get out there, make them earn their way across the timeline, right? You have 10 seconds to play with. Try to go for the steal. If you don't get that, you need the foul. You also need to prevent that easy lay-in on a quick sprint down. Ooh, 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 ooh. We got an intentional foul with the arms crossed called by the near side official. Call that intentional.
I gotta say I agree with it.
It is
a bigger
intentional.
player and a small, but you can't. You can go for the ball, but you can't do that. And unfortunately, this is 2 in the ball. This is not the outcome you wanted, because now you got to foul.
That was a tough one there. Alana just needs to reach in, whack her on the arm, something like that. 2 forearms, and smash Paquette. Over the side, Paquette gets the first. And as you said, not what you were looking for. 24
Zink,
now for Brooke
Stein,
Paquette.
Zink, Stein, and each have 4. Dubois has 2. And Allard somehow only has 1. So Kate, guess what? 2. So Kate, it's your job. You got to foul people. Ava.
Paquette got to dance around the rim, but both fell. Stein on the back of Brooke Paquette to try to pick up the quick foul. And Paquette, whose 4 free throws, will go back to the line.
And unfortunately, that's 5 on Lila.
And the scorer's table motions into the officials. That is Stein's 5th foul. Coach Gibbs will have a moment for the substitution, and that's a 3-point threat that needs to exit the game. Great job, Stein. Stepped up in a tough situation provided a bit of offensive spark. The Bulldogs tonight, it's looking like it might not be enough.
And this is where you really miss Sydney Grogan. If not for the defense, that's 5 more fouls.
Sure. Another player to get on the floor.
Second free throw from Paquette after the first miss is good. Leads by 5. Zink quickly into the front court. Now kicks it. Far side, Dubois dribbling. A little good from Ava. She's got 7, and back the other way.
With the foul to go.
BG, and Ava Dubois intelligently commits the foul. He's the only one who really had foul to give in that group.
Yeah, Annie Zink was right there, team, but Dubois with the little push from behind, they are going to send Olivia Murray. 3-point lead for the Bulldogs.
So Murray there to shoot
double bonus for Murray.
So just hypothetically, what happens overtime and all of your players have 4 fouls?
Means you better not play much fence because you're going to be in trouble.
Murray makes the first one, 37 BG on top by 4, misses the second. McCarthy gets the board. And Dubois now dribbling off the glass. It's good.
Oh,
They call a foul on Ava Dubois. We'll have a look at it here.
Wow.
But I don't know that Paquette was set. She moved into the body, and that is absolutely not a player control foul. You think about how tightly that's officiated, and you can't move a shoulder. Wow. So for Ava now, that's 4. And so everybody on the floor for the Bulldogs has 4 except Kate Allard, who's got 2.
I think they called a foul over here too. I saw the near side official wandering over the scorer's table.
Let's look at this again.
Yeah, okay, so they're going to call a foul on Caitlin Wheeler. She smashed the ball down on the bounce really high in the air. I'm kind of confused why the reaction came from her. And the offensive foul. And Allard hits a free throw on the tee. Very strange turn of events here. Allard with 4. Misses, but it's a 3-point margin, and the Bulldogs have a shot.
That was 31.4 left, 69-66.
They're using action A, and not a surprising call as that ball bounced.
I didn't see it, so if Dale Bird's got it again.
Yeah, it was right out here above the point line after the call was made, and Wheeler came out, had the ball in her hands, slammed it ground, it bounced really high in the air. Usually that's going to get a technical foul called no matter what level, and the officials did call it, and it was just a confusing reaction, in my opinion, all that actually went her way.
Yes. That is,
okay.
I have nothing else to say other than you're an emotional player playing against the rival, and something good happens, and you're celebrating something, and it manifests itself in a really negative way for your team.
Tough one there. Maybe she was going for the Gronk spike and forgot to grab it right after it came back to the ground. Either way, technical foul is called. Hits the front end, misses the back end. She has 24 points now on it. Is going to need 3 more at least to tie this game up.
So what say you, Why go for a quick 2?
Well, if you go for there's 2, right? You go for the 3, get a shot, try to get the rebound. You have at least 1 3 out there in Allard. McCarthy has been known to hit a couple. I'd go for the quick 2 and then one of their non-shooting players, right?
You got to be moving.
Allard gets the ball.
28 seconds left in the game. Bedford trails by 3. Zink wheels around, gets it to Allard over on the near side. Allard looking down low to McCarthy, finds her. Little fall away, Jay, no good. Fight for the rebound. Dubois fighting with Paquette for it. And I think they'll get Ava for that foul.
Yep,
which
Dubois
will be her
out.
5th. So Stein and Dubois both gone. And now Paquette will go to the line and shoot 2.
Tough one there. They were trying to get Lana McCarthy posting up down low. She was being fronted quite well by Megan Stack. McCarthy couldn't get a clean catch and look at it, so she was off balance as she was fading away to her left side. Well short on the shot, causing the scramble.
Paquette's first free throw is good. Bedford now trails BG 70-66, and BG will call a timeout here to sort of reset. Just to recap things for you quickly, after one, Bedford led 18-8, and I have to imagine, given BG to this point in the season, that probably was their biggest deficit. At halftime, the Bulldogs still led 30-26. BG scored 24 in the third, went up 50-46, and it's been nip and tuck basically throughout the second half.
Exactly what we expected here tonight. Two athletic teams, two strong teams in Division I girls basketball in the state of New Hampshire, showing exactly what we expected. A back and forth affair, strong performances all around. Brooke Paquette leading the way, 27 points, looking for 28 right here from the line. Kate Allard with 24 on the other side, but seemingly not enough here.
Paquette makes the back end. BG leads by 5. Zink dribbles frantically into the front court. Now kicks back up top. McCarthy for 3. Off the glass, off the front iron, no good. BG gets the rebound as Paquette and is fouled by, I believe, Kate Allard.
Now Zanny Zink, that's her 5th as well. 3 players are going to foul out for the Bulldogs tonight. Tough one as Coach Gibbs' team was a bit short-handed. Zink will take a seat. Had a couple of big buckets, though, here in the second half. She'll sit down with 4 points. 71-66 is the score. Paquette back to the line. She's gotten a lot of time at the stripe tonight.
That she has. And who would have thought, given how high scoring those two boys teams are, as Paquette makes the second one. Dribbling into the front court is Allard, shooting a desperation 3, no dice. And your final score, 73-66 in favor of BG. Who would have thought, given how high scoring those two boys teams are, we had more points in this girls game and more back and forth in this girls game. And I will say, for you and I calling this game, this was the best girls matchup we've seen so far this season. It lived up to the billing that it got.
Absolutely. High level of competition, great sportsmanship after as the teams are shaking hands. Couple of key injuries and missing players on the Bulldogs side changed the dynamics of this game, but the Cardinals come away with the victory. Outstanding individual performance by Brooke Paquette. 30 points on the night, took 20 free throws tonight, and really filled up the stat sheet for the Cardinals.
And I will say for Brooke, she absolutely battles. She is 100% hustle. We saw that in the state championship game last year. And very impressed with Megan Stack. And I know I've said that in the past, but very high level of finesse for a player who can play down low. And not sure where her next stop in her basketball career is, but wherever it is, there should be one, and they're getting a good one.
Great lefty shots in there for Stack. Finished with the right a couple times, too. 18 for her tonight. Caitlin Wheeler had 16. Olivia Murray chipped in 8 high scorers on the Bulldogs side. Kate Allard had 24. Lana McCarthy 10, all in the first half. Lila Stein with 12, 2 big 3-pointers in the second half, but again, not enough to overcome the onslaught by Paquette. Bulldogs will lose this one 73-66 and will likely face the Cardinals again in the playoffs if they meet again.
And if they do, that'll be one worth buying tickets for, and you'll have to buy tickets for it, given that, well, we won't, but fans will to get into the game. That's how things work. So thank you to our team here at BCTV, Harry Kozlowski on the WBNH side, as well as Bill Jennings, Andrew Fenn, Colin Richardson for the support, Dale Bird back in the studio handling all the replays. For my broadcast partner, Corey Munstersteiger, I'm Lauren Fox. Again, your final here. Bedford drops a tough one to BG, 73-66. We'll catch you next time for BCTV Girls Basketball on WBNH and BCTV.